back with another reaction video. This one is actually from the boy Kobe. Sent into the Discord. Y'all saying I'm okay now. I still gotta process shit. Lauren, thank you for the heart me. Bro, y'all don't need YouTube. That's why you gotta tune into the live, bro. Y'all don't even know what's going on. Your boy's on a come down of a little like. That's why I'm like doing all this shit. Regardless, I love y'all. Let's get into this. This is from the boy Kobe. It's called How Police Captured Colorado's Smartest Killer by Dr. Insanity. You seen this whole video? Shit, are you gonna watch it twice though? Cause let's get into it.
This is the mother of 43-year-old Crystal Krug. In a few seconds, she's going to find Crystal's lifeless body inside this very garage.
Hello? Stay out, please.
And this
my bad,
is
Kobe.
Daniel
On
Krug,
Twitch.
the man who killed her. He's heading in for another normal
Much
work
love,
day,
Jay. Thank y'all.
just minutes after leaving his wife's lifeless body hidden in the garage of their own home.
Oh shit. Holy fuck.
For the last 4 months, this
Zesty
man
Sauce, I appreciate the follow. Time and time again, whenever we watch these videos of someone killing their significant other, it's just so heartbreaking because it's like, bro, it's obviously way more heartbreaking if they have kids, but needless to say, it makes no difference knowing that this is someone that they laid next to. You know, this is their lover. This is the person they introduced their parents to. This is the person they had gotten married to. Like, bro, I don't know. It just makes you think, like, what all really goes down and shit. How many motherfuckers you think just role play through life? I think a lot of niggas role play through life. You know? Like psychopath. I don't even want to generalize it like that and just say it's psychopaths. I feel like a lot of people do. But there's no way you actually love someone and that's what you do to them. That's essentially what I'm getting at.
has been engineering the
crazy.
most calculated homicide plot Colorado has ever seen, creating fake identities, manipulating Crystal's children, and setting up the perfect scapegoat to take the blame. He believes his plan is bulletproof, that police will spend weeks chasing a ghost and eventually arrest someone else for the murder he committed. And despite nearly perfect detective work, his plan works exactly the way he intended.
My husband said there was a dude who's been stalking her and threatened to kidnap her.
Oh my god, this can't be true.
I was the person who attacked her.
I appreciate the follow. Thank y'all.
Christelle, how's her Henry?
Yeah, nice to
Very
meet
good to
you.
meet you.
Geek Brat, we geek
I have
too.
an idea what's going on.
Yes.
W Kush
This
gang.
is
Papa
Crystal
John too.
Krug, months before her murder. She lives here with her husband, Daniel Krug, and their 3
What's good, y'all?
children. Both Crystal and her husband are well educated and seem to have built a comfortable life together with their kids. But behind closed doors, something dark is happening
Hey, Seahawks
that
gonna
will
get it, bro.
destroy this beautiful family. All because Crystal's been
Much
dealing
love,
with
gang.
a stalker obsessed with her, sending her constant threats and claiming to watch her every move. This officer is here to check her car for GPS trackers or anything that could explain how this stalker
Ghetto.
keeps
What's
finding
good,
her.
Gigi?
In reality, the stalker is much closer than anyone could have imagined.
You can see like it's a little bit dirty, so I can even see blood marks, but like my street looks like this all the time. There's no one out there. Like I know the normal cars.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he's following me from.
Y'all crazy. I
I
appreciate
can only
y'all.
assume a tracker.
Nothing jumps out at me.
I know, I didn't either. I'm hoping it's just meant to mess with me.
The officer continues searching the vehicle top to bottom, but finds nothing suspicious. So before leaving, he offers Crystal a few safety recommendations and reassures her that they'll keep looking into her case.
Yo, much love to everyone showing support, liking. Yeah, all of y'all. What's good? I'm trying not to talk too much over the video. Yo, This nigga created a fake stalker persona to go after his wife. And okay, I'm gonna do a quick catch up. This is how police captured Colorado's smartest killer. So shout out to Kobe for sending this video in through the Discord. If y'all want to send in any recommendations, you already know where to go, link in bio. But he created a fake stalker persona that was going after his wife all this time, and then took her life. Imagine going through life thinking that you have an actual stalker. Like, you got some U-level type shit happening to you. These niggas are finding out where you are every second of the day, and you don't know how or why. And then you find out the day you die that it's the same nigga that you've been laying with for the past 10 years. What? Bitch. Yeah. Yo, that made my heart. Yo, damn.
Not long in the course of the investigation, Broomfield police receive another call.
She had 3 kids with this nigga. He signed 3 birth certificates and did this to her. What? Yo. Putting shit in perspective is crazy. Justin, much love, bro.
Time from Crystal's husband, Daniel, reporting a break-in at his home. An officer is dispatched to check things out. Unknowingly, this encounter will be the start of one of the most calculated murders the United States has ever seen.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, definitely. I'm Officer Chauncey.
I'm Dan.
Nice to meet you.
Johnson, nice to meet you.
Oh, nah, this nigga creepy, bro.
I saw someone run out, jump over my gate.
I don't like his face.
That way.
Got it.
I didn't think to call you until
He low-key looked like a young Quentin Tarantino.
We realized the spare key that we keep in the garage isn't there.
Okay.
According to Daniel, the only thing that's gone is their spare house key. If someone stole that, it means they aren't done and might have plans to come back at some point. The officer advises Daniel to change their locks immediately, while police look into who
Y'all want to find this on YouTube. It is called How Police Captured Colorado's Smartest Killer by Dr. Insanity. He uploaded it 2 months ago, but if you look it up, title by channel, you'll be able to find it.
Intruder might be. What no one realizes tonight is that this is no random incident. It's the opening move in a plan that's been forming for months. And this break-in is just step 1. 9 days after Daniel reports the break-in, his wife Crystal wakes up to another uneasy morning. For weeks now, she's been receiving strange anonymous messages and a growing sense that someone out there has an eye on her. Until now, none of it had a name attached, but a faceless presence that kept getting closer. But today, that changes. As Crystal gets the kids ready for school, makes her morning coffee, and heads out for work, her phone buzzes. She glances at the screen and sees a name she hasn't thought about in more than 20 years. Jack Anthony Holland, a man she dated briefly as a teenager. The message is short, crude, completely out of nowhere. Hi, Crystal. It's Anthony. Hope it's okay I looked you up. I go to Boulder every few weeks and thought we could hook up. You game? At first, she didn't think much of it. The two last spoke years ago, and even then, he was harmless. So she ignores it and moves on. But the next day, everything changes. Are you there? You should say yes when I offer pity. Whatever. I saw your pics. You got fat. You should yourself. Saw you at the dentist
today. What are we doing?
Your license plate expired. Gotta fix that. Suddenly, Crystal's fear becomes reality, and she begins living with the terrifying possibility that she's being watched. And now, she's certain Anthony is the one who's been harassing her for weeks.
Now, did this nigga just remember one of her past exes from 20 plus years ago and use him as the fucking bailout method? And is using him as the face of the messages? Or is this actually this nigga? Now, because after the way the videos already told us how he meticulously planned all this shit, please stop pausing. And I want to say once again, y'all, hey, that's why I tell y'all the video on the channel. Shout out to all, hey, Dr. Insanity, Body Cam, Daily Dose of Crime, whatever channels we react to, nothing but a appreciation. You know, they're putting out all these stories. I'm not just going to play it all the way through. If y'all want to go and watch it fully without my reaction, y'all got it right here. How Police Captured Colorado's Smartest Killer. But We're gonna keep talking. That's what I do, man. Hey, it's just how we do it here.
She becomes hypervigilant, installs cameras around the home, dash cams in her car, and starts carrying a concealed handgun everywhere she goes. By late October,
Sammy, I
Crystal's
appreciate
barely
y'all.
sleeping. She keeps a spreadsheet of her
I do gotta
stalker
get
log,
Caesar with that,
documenting every message she gets. Then, almost a month later, a new email from Anthony confirms her worst fears. This your husband? Drives like slow old lady. He needs to drive safe. The email comes with an attached photo showing her husband Daniel at his workplace. Now the stalker isn't just targeting Crystal. He's coming after her family. Crystal realizes she can't handle this alone, so she hires a private investigator to track down Anthony's addresses and digital history. Then, on Halloween night, she calls the police.
So, how can I help you tonight? What's going on?
Yeah, so I have an ex from a very long time ago who has occasionally found me on social media, and it's never been an issue until this month. So this month, I have received numerous text messages, and then today I got an email that is very threatening, and it escalated to the point that he took a recent picture of my husband at his work location. So the stalking is getting a little too aggressive at this point in time.
Okay.
So my last contact.
No. Realistically though, hold on. I'm gonna say it like this. I know she wasn't keying in on it, but already looking at this picture, if I was an outside source looking at this, like if I was an outside source and this woman, Crystal, rest in peace, was telling me like, hey, my husband just got this photo of a stalker sending him, you know, or the stalker sent me a picture of my husband and this is the photo. I'm like, exactly, M. What the fuck is up with this nigga's awareness? That's the first thing. Why would you trust being with a nigga that can't sense a nigga this close to him taking a picture? I don't know about y'all, but it's like almost like I got camera senses. Anytime I feel like a camera is facing towards me, I'm like, yo. I mean, unless I'm talking to y'all, you know, like I'm always watching for what the fuck's going on. Bro, D-Herb, I appreciate you. This looks obviously staged as fuck. Like, you gotta think, the cars like these, right? This nigga's over the back right wheel taking a photo like this. There's no way you don't see him.
Individual was 5 years ago where I told him I was happily married. I had no interest in what he kept contacting me. He kind of blew things up and then blocked me. I blocked him, haven't heard from him since.
After explaining everything to the officer, she documents each
no
detail and forwards the case to the department's investigative unit. Within hours, the file lands on the desk of Detective Andrew Martinez, a seasoned investigator who's worked some of Broomfield's toughest cases, including abductions and violent crimes. Martinez schedules a formal meeting with Crystal for the following week, hoping to get a clearer picture of what exactly is happening and who this Anthony really is. When she sits down with Martinez,
I'm over
the
here
situation has already escalated far beyond what Crystal first reported.
So, I mean, like, he saw, like, full pictures of my family, of my kids. Like, I locked down my profile real fast after this, because it was pretty alarming, right? Where he's like, we're meant to be together, and my family loves that we're talking. And I'm like, whoa, you think that we're, like, in a relationship? So I shut it down real hard. I said, this is really creepy for me. You need to stop. And he got, like, real emotional, and then blocked me. I'm like, good. And I blocked him, and I'm like, and then I shut down Facebook entirely. The one development that I have, I did get the full-blown.
I don't know if the truth ever will, to be honest.
Problem, and you'll see this in this report. There are tons of phone numbers associated with him. There are tons of addresses. He moves everywhere and between like 3 different states.
As Crystal walks the detective through her evidence, 2 details immediately stand out. First, her stalker isn't just texting her from random numbers. He's using multiple phone lines and different digital identities, finding ways to reach her even after she changes her information. Whoever this is, they're persistent, resourceful, and frighteningly determined. Second, her ex-boyfriend, Anthony Holland, is tied to several addresses and multiple phone numbers. Whether it's instability or an attempt to stay off the grid, it convinces Martinez that Crystal is dealing with someone who either doesn't want to be found or someone who's planning something far worse. With all of this in mind, Martinez wraps the interview with Crystal and begins the digital side of the investigation. He sends warrants to service providers, requesting phone records, email logs, and account information to track down the stalker. Unfortunately for Martinez, these companies will make a mistake that will soon prove deadly.
What do you mean they made a mistake? Hold on. What mistake did they make?
While waiting for the digital evidence to come back, Martinez decides to follow up on something else. The garage break-in Daniel reported back in September when a stranger supposedly stole their spare house key. He brings Daniel in for a formal interview, wanting to know whether he's noticed anyone following him, but instead of clarifying things, Martinez is about to learn something far more unsettling about the Krug household. But before we get to that, 2025 is almost over, and we're falling into the same trap again, waiting for January 1st to start something.
We don't care about resolutions right now, gang. I'm sorry.
Instead of the usual
Bro, I broke
professionals
my
like you.
I broke my
Use AI
keyboard
to
raging the
simplify
other
your
day,
daily
so like
use
now my
AI
arrows don't
systems
even
for
work.
just that. Grab yours now via the link.
Yes, at what point did
Troubling about the couple's marriage.
and I guess at what point did she tell you that he recontacted her this last time?
It was either November 1st or November 2nd. It was after she had gotten a picture of me at work that she brought me up to speed on
This is the husband, yes.
that.
Gotcha, okay. And the first contact that he initially made with her was back on October 2nd. I guess
Thank
why
y'all for the
that
likes. I
month
appreciate
gap,
y'all.
do you think, before she told you?
I'm sure she has mentioned to you that she and I are going through a rough patch, kind of on the rocks. So probably didn't seem that pressing until it was.
Sure. And she didn't mention that to me, that you guys were having a rough time currently. Are you guys in the process of separating, getting divorced, or working through things?
To be determined. My brother Matthew is a cop, so I have a retract.
And that's one thing too. That's one thing too. That she was being messaged all that time. Hey, beautiful. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, this. Hey, that. And she didn't say anything to her hubby. You know, I'm gonna be honest. After you saying that, it's making me think almost on a level. And of course, you know, this could be in the video. Holy shit, this is an hour long. I'm gonna have to make this like 3 parts on YouTube. I talk too much. Regardless, what I'm saying is, it seems almost as if, and he's already saying that he's done with her in his head, right? She didn't say that. She didn't say that she was, oh, we're going through a rough patch. He's going through a rough patch because he knows subconsciously that she, this whole time, has been taking compliments from a nigga that's, even though he's not real, this nigga probably thought that she had feelings for her ex. Might be some reason, something that she did, something she said. And so he made this fake, oh, I'm your ex, and start saying this, that, and the third. And she's getting all these compliments from her ex, and he's seeing it as, she's not telling me this shit? She ain't blocked this nigga yet? She ain't taking compliments and being stalked are 2 different things, though, right? That's how it was at first, though. Because remember, at the very start of the video, she was saying that it was just starting off with compliments. Just, hey, good morning, beautiful. This is so-and-so. Let's hook up, this, that, and the third. And then it started turning into stalking. And then whenever she finally went to the police is after she got the photo of her husband.
Will ask steel baton.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me quit
Not
talking
right
and get
now,
to the vid, though.
but
Let's see this shit.
otherwise, It's on me all the time. I sleep with it next to me. I've bought some additional security cameras for the house. So what am I doing? I'm panicking. And I'm doing a shit job of protecting my wife. So I'm not doing good.
Yeah, I can see that. So, with that being, I know that Chris Steele, we put her car on a lift on Tuesday afternoon to see if there's any sort of GPS tracking or anything like that.
She told me.
We couldn't find anything on the car. If Anthony is watching you guys, it's going to be in person from a distance or nearby or however. So that poses an interesting issue in of itself.
From Daniel's reactions, it's clear the stalking is taking a toll on him, too. His wife is terrified,
Diane Midwest,
his
I
family
appreciate you,
feels
gang.
haunted,
Thank you.
and he's struggling to understand how any of this is happening. Detective Martinez wraps up the interview, but something Daniel said lingers in the back of his mind. He revealed that he didn't know about the stalking for almost a month, not until Crystal finally showed him the email with the photo taken outside his workplace. So Martinez decides to look deeper into the family dynamic, and what he finds is concerning. He learns that the couple have been going through a rough patch recently. Nothing hostile or dangerous, but they were trying to work things out, doing what they believed was best for their kids and holding their
Jimmy
family
Bell,
together the
appreciate
best
you.
they could.
Thank you.
With how much the stalker seems to know about their lives, Martinez briefly wonders if someone inside the home might be manipulating the situation. And for a moment, he even considers the possibility that Daniel might be messing with his wife as some twisted way of trying to fix their marriage. But that idea is quickly dismissed. There is no evidence backing any of it, and all signs still point to Anthony. Not to mention Crystal herself.
Wait a damn minute. You mean to tell me these niggas solved the case 83 days before she got killed? And then they say, wait, no, it can't be the husband. It can't be the husband. Let's just go for the stalker boyfriend that hasn't talked to her in over 20 years. What the fuck are you talking? Yo, I know this nigga goes to sleep every night thinking about that shit, bro. Damn. Yo, trust your fucking gut, yo. No matter what you think in life, trust your gut. You put yourself in a position 90% of the time to know what you're doing and know what you're going through. This nigga is a detective. You've seen how many different cases? I mean, you've done this, that, the third. I don't fucking know what all you've done. But you put yourself in the position to train your mind mentally to know to trust your gut. All signs are pointing to the fucking husband. Nigga, you look at this photo at the top right of your screen and you see that staged ass photo. And you say, you know what? No. Let's blame Anthony. Nigga, oh my gosh. Heart me. Thank y'all for
is
the
fully convinced her ex is behind the stalking campaign.
No, thank you for the heart me,
Throughout
Sammy.
November,
I appreciate you.
the harassment continues to escalate with more messages and threats. Crystal continues documenting everything and constantly monitors her cameras. By early December, she finally receives a message that gives her the smallest breath of air. Hey, gorgeous.
Lord!
I can't visit you anymore. No more Colorado
Got me
time.
dead.
My
Thank
girlfriend
you.
doesn't want us talking without her. She says you'll let the cops get me after you get rid of him. For the first time in weeks,
Hey.
Crystal and her family feel a brief sense of relief. It sounds like Anthony is...
Bro, I give up. Don't say that. Because now I'm imagining the little, like, day in the life, like... coming a day in the life with me of setting up a fake stalker so I can kill my wife. We just got to my work. You see him set the tripod up. Now we gotta get the little angle right behind the rail car. Nah, nigga, yo, hold on. I see it now. I have a whole little scenario in my head. It shouldn't be funny like that. My bad.
backing off, maybe even leaving the state. But in reality, this is just the stalker's final move to make them drop their guard before.
No more Colorado time. The fuck? My girlfriend doesn't want us talking without her? Nigga, you're... She says you'll get the cop, or you'll let the cops get me after you get rid of him.
Before he strikes.
1 hour before the murder? What?
The day starts like every other day. Daniel leaves for work, while Crystal heads out to drop the kids off at school. During those minutes, someone approaches the front door, tapes over the Ring doorbell camera, and slips inside the house. Minutes later, Crystal drives back home, pulls into the garage, and steps out of the car. She has no idea someone is waiting for her inside, and the moment she closes...
Nigga, she got dad cam footage? No, this dead ass feels like an LMN movie.
The car door, he attacks. The stalker strikes Crystal in the head, stabs her, and leaves her bleeding on the floor. After months of plotting, this is the moment he'd been waiting for. Later that morning, Daniel tries calling Crystal from his office, but she doesn't answer or respond to texts. Hours pass, and there's still no sign of her, so Daniel finally decides to call police.
Who killed her then? Wait. How's this nigga at work? Wait, what? What? Yo. No, yeah, of course, he already called her knowing she was gone. But now I'm thinking someone had to have been, like, in on it. What you know about Lifetime Movie Network? Nigga, what you know about Lifetime Movie Network? Nigga, what you know about Element Movies? Hold on, don't even get me started, bro. Fuck that.
Hi there, my name is Dan Krug. I don't think this is an emergency, but this feels really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding to text messages or phone calls.
Okay.
We've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker.
Okay.
Threats have been made against my life.
Okay.
And threatening to like kidnap her, which is why I'm nervous that she's not answering me.
Within minutes of Daniel's call, an officer is dispatched to the Krug residence to check on Crystal. At the same time, Daniel also calls Crystal's mother, asking her to go check on her daughter, sending her straight into the worst moment of her life. While she makes her way there, the officer reaches the house first.
Hello.
Oh, I was just, I'm their neighbor, and they called me. They're like, can you go see if she'll answer the
Oh, yeah, he sent us as well, so.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Just next door? Okay.
All right, well, you got this.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate it.
Y'all want to watch better quality or full screen? Go to Twitch, Toscooty. You already know what's up. Just to hit a follow, maybe.
The house looks quiet, and the officer doesn't notice anything wrong from the outside. But before he clears the call and drives off, something nags at him. So he brings his patrol car a little closer to check the garage, where he's about to uncover a tragic, horrifying sight. As the officer leans in for a closer look, he spots a body lying on the floor, motionless, with blood smeared across the wall.
$151 send medical and $110. I need a 4 sentry. I got a female down in the garage. Brookfield Police! Brookfield Police! Oh, shit. Holy shit.
The officer steps into the garage to find Crystal with what looks like a severe head injury, so he immediately begins performing CPR, working on her for several moments with no success before opening the garage door to give medics access. But instead of paramedics, someone else soon
Mr.
arrives.
T, thank you for the follow, bro.
Garage is open now.
Oh, nigga. Oh, no. Not her mother. Yo, okay, so we got all these niggas in the fire truck just watching this woman go up to a murder scene. Not gonna stop her or anything like that. Oh, wow.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. I need you to stay out, please.
Okay.
Tragically, as the garage door is lifted to get medics in, Crystal's mother catches a brief glimpse inside, just long enough to see an officer performing CPR on her daughter. Before she can process what she's seeing, another officer quickly arrives to shield her from this nightmare.
Ma'am!
I need you to come over here for a minute, okay? So we can work. I understand. I need you to come on over here, okay? Okay. I know. Do me a favor. Go and sit inside so we can work on her, okay? So we can try to get her the help, okay? What's your name?
Linda.
Linda? Yeah. Okay. My name's Officer Zamora, okay? I'll come out here and I'll give you some news as soon as I can.
Please tell me she's okay.
I have no idea just yet, but I know that they're working on her. The officer in there has been working CPR on her, and I think she's doing okay,
My
okay?
husband called.
He did. He's the one that called us and let us know, okay? Do it.
That sick motherfucker, bro. Oh my god, that sick motherfucker. So, the husband called his wife's mom to let her know, hey, something may be going on with, your daughter. Something's up. I'm at work. Knowing what could have already happened, right? No, knowing what. Oh my god, yo, this one really fucked my head up. This shit's sad, bro. Flambini was good, bro. In our garage. I'm sorry about that, Lauren. Rest in peace, y'all.
Go ahead, take a seat for a minute. I'll be right back here, okay?
I need to tag out, man. She's got a head wound. I don't know if it's from falling or something else, but probably falling, but I don't know, man. It's a good one.
If it's not the husband, because I'm thinking, it's how police captured Colorado's smartest killer. The way this video's been leading up this whole 20 minutes is making it seem like it's the husband. If it's not the husband, I'll fucking apologize, but as of right now, nigga, I'm pretty sure it's him. Because it was staged as the ex. Okay, so the ex is the one that's been stalking her for these months, right? This has been a month-long issue that they've been going through, and now it's just the morning that this shit happened.
Husband said there was a stalker threatening to kidnap her, so I don't know. No, she's unresponsive. Decent head wound.
Where we have more room at the
Don't gotta apologize for that, y'all.
While medics continue working on Crystal inside
real,
the
it's a
garage,
knife.
an officer stands outside
Crazy,
reassuring a
that's facts.
distressed woman who's just arrived, unaware that this is Crystal's mother. She's shaken and terrified by the horrors she witnessed inside the garage. Linda would later learn that none of this was random, and finding her daughter like this was always part of a twisted plan. Back inside the garage, medics keep working, still trying to revive Crystal, not yet aware of the fatal wound hidden beneath her clothing.
Guys, you see anything other than a fall type of wound?
What's that gash on the chest?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a stab wound. Ready.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
They had thought she'd fallen this whole time and just found the stab wound.
The dispatch could tell us. The husband called in to check on her. I don't know right now, but dispatch should have it.
So we have a visible stab wound.
Trey, thank you,
Yes.
bro.
Right above her heart. Okay, then let's. We are asystole. Yep. Asystole. Yep. Jermaine, are you good with this, or do you?
How recent is this trauma? Because if this is
Husband said he couldn't reach her for.
transport,
We don't know if it's within 10 minutes, man.
okay, then, yeah.
Husband has not been able to reach her by any means for a few hours.
For a few hours. Yeah.
Stab wound to the chest. Let Henry know that.
Medics work for only a few minutes before realizing there's nothing more they can do. Beside Crystal's body, tucked inside her purse, the officer notices a handgun she never even had time to reach for. With the immediate area secure, officers spread out throughout the house, searching every room for the attacker, but no one is inside. And as officers step outside the home, they start noticing small details that don't line up with an impulsive crime.
Yeah, I don't know the backstory. Husband said there was a dude who's been stalking her and threatened to kidnap her. And Martinez was involved, and Martinez just said, hey, this is a big old... I don't know, dude. I don't know the history on that part. Martinez does, though, and he said he's coming in. So, other than that, we're just kind of securing the scene and waiting for detectives,
Yeah,
see what they need. I kicked that, yeah.
No,
that's interesting. Yeah. That is very interesting. Almost like dude might have stuck around from this way and...
I wonder if maybe the door was unlocked. That's how he got in. And then
you know what, dude?
Deadbolted when...
You know what? I don't know. I kicked it and it went pretty easy. So I'm going to say no deadbolt.
No, it wasn't deadbolted. It was just handle was locked.
I saw her, came around, booted it.
Officers quickly confirmed the door was unlocked, and a strip of blue tape had been placed over the Ring doorbell camera. Whoever did this clearly planned it and came prepared. As police continue searching the scene, more family members begin arriving one by one, each of them unknowingly walking into the worst moment of their lives, while officers prepare to deliver the news no family ever wants to hear.
Revive her?
I don't know anything just yet, ma'am. I don't know anything just yet. Are you...
So good, no. This is her mom. She's a mom. Family friend.
Family friend?
Family friend from down the street. I live right in the blue house there. We asked her to come knock on the door.
Okay. Is her husband almost here?
That's exactly what I was about to ask, because this is another thing that's gonna be on my mind, bro. The second, bro. Okay, hypothetically, I'm at work. If you, this is the first thing I was gonna say, but I held off on saying it because I was acknowledging the stalker, presence that was going on. But whenever he said, "Oh yeah," whenever he made the first 911 call, and he was starting to call everyone else, right? I think it's a little fishy because, damn, okay, someone misses your call once or isn't talking to you, and then now you're calling the police. I get that, but like how, I'd give it a while. He's calling within the same couple hours, right? This is still in the morning, So you're thinking that something's wrong, and if you have that gut feeling that something's wrong, that you're calling the police and calling her family, and then they get there, how are you not already there? He's building up the tears. Ain't that the truth, bro? He's getting ready for something to cry about. Oh my gosh.
Is she gone?
We want to give you guys all the information all together.
For real, Chrissy.
We don't want to have to repeat the information over and over for you guys to continue anything, so...
He said he was on. What happened? What did we do to her? No. They won't say. They won't say. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh my gosh.
Who's in charge of
with the quickness?
I can know what happened.
Absolutely, and as soon as someone frees up who can tell you, I'll send them your way. Okay?
Our son's on his way.
Is this your daughter, sir, or your daughter-in-law?
That was my daughter.
It's your daughter, and so her brother's on his way.
Yeah.
121.
So her mother, her father, and her brother all pulled up before her husband did. And the husband is the same nigga that called in the initial worry that something had gone in with her. Yeah. You couldn't pay me to believe this shit, bro.
With Crystal's father and brother now at the scene, the weight of what's happened settles over the family, and it grows heavier by the minute. The only person missing is Crystal's husband, Daniel, the man who feared he wouldn't be able to protect her for weeks. Now he's on his way to find out those fears have come true. As they wait for him, detectives arrive at the scene.
And I get it, maybe if they were off of work, but hey, gang, I could be an NFL star in the middle of a fucking Super Bowl. If my wife ain't calling or some shit like that and she got a start, mind you, all I'm saying is, my point being is, no matter what job you got, if you know that someone you love and care about, their life may be in danger, especially given the fact that she's dealing with a stalker, why is a job prioritized over that, especially in that moment? And I'm sure your job will fucking understand. If you go to your job later and be like, hey gang, I'm sorry I had to leave. Bro, you won't believe it, my wife was dealing with a stalker, she almost died. They're not gonna say, bro, you're fired. Nigga, what are you talking about?
and begin
Them
coordinating
niggas are
their
gonna say,
next
okay, now
steps
you're
to hunt
good.
down
And at
whoever
most,
did
clock in
this.
tomorrow.
Little do they know,
You lost an
the
off day,
killer they're
nigga.
looking for is still in the area, much closer.
That job must
than
be
they
paying 20
think.
bands. That still ain't
I
enough.
pulled my car around to the garage just to see if her car was in the garage.
Lindsay, I
And
appreciate
I
you.
immediately saw her at the base of the stairs, a blood smear on the wall. And I came around and booted the front door. It turns out it wasn't locked. There's also a piece of masking tape over the ring camera, almost like somebody approached from the side and taped it.
Okay.
And then maybe she opened the door for somebody. First thing I noticed was an obvious head wound. They noticed after tearing the shirt and everything off, she had a good stab wound right there. So that's what we got. Husband should be here any minute.
Okay, so I need another detective up here to start working.
No
with.
facts, bro. Chrissy just said, and I don't know if y'all can see that the chat. The chat that y'all see on screen will be Twitch chat if y'all ever want to go say something on Twitch. I already know where to go. But Chrissy said the detectives even showed up before the husband too. Mind you, police showed up first, then EMS, and then they said they had to call the detectives only after they had already been talking about the fact that the detectives knew. And then it took time for the detectives to get there. And this nigga is still not home.
Canvassing. I need you to stay here, and Martinez is coming here, so he'll be good.
Oh, Martinez still ain't there yet, but that nigga's there.
I'm gonna give. And then
was working on the stocking before.
Yeah. But here's the thing. But we got to be careful of it. We have to be careful. We don't know.
No facts, Lexi.
So we need to be sure that we stay focused on that.
Yep.
As investigators discuss plans to interview Crystal's family and her husband Daniel, he arrives on scene, cutting the conversation short. And right away, he makes it clear to everyone that he's nothing more than a devastated victim, overwhelmed by what's happened to his wife.
Are we
I
fucking
need
for
you to
real?
stay back, sir. This is my house. I understand. I need you to stay back here. Family's over here. Family's over here.
Bitch! Oh my fucking god, I almost broke my monitor, yo. Oh, yo. Riri already know what the fuck going on. Yo, nigga, this does not look like the rush of a motherfucker that's taking 45 minutes to get here. Yo, that nigga started hitting that 40-yard dash like a motherfucker. Hold on, what? Look at this nigga hit this sprint. Look at, yo.
I need you to stay back here. Family's over here. Family's over here.
Nigga, the months in yo, no. Don't even do this to me, bro. Don't even do this to me, bro. This nigga took off. Bro, what? I wouldn't believe that shit. This nigga just took off jogging. Dang. And I know they probably view this differently because they don't know it's him for sure, right? No, he dead ass is running like an NPC. Y'all, I gotta tell y'all, to all my people in the chat, please make sure y'all take care of yourselves, take care of y'all's bodies, because there are people out here that do not know how to run right. There are people out here that do not know how to jump right. Y'all, I promise, there's probably at least 4 or 5 of y'all that if I told y'all to jump, you couldn't get 2 inches off the ground. Jumping is a learned attribute. You got to learn how to do it. If you had to jump for your life, could you jump for your life? If you had to run for your life, could you run for your life? Y'all, come on. 2026, we got to get our mobility up. Let's start stretching. You know what I mean? We got to get this shit going. Nah, even I haven't since the late 90s. Flambini. Hey, this going to be for you, Flambini. Flambini, we gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and do a little stretch. I want you to do a little aerobics, you know? If you got a pool, go ahead and start doing this in a pool, my nigga. Start stretching. You gonna need it. Nigga, late 90s? Damn. You got... Bruh, you ain't stretched since I was born, nigga. You got stretches that ain't been stretched for longer than I've been alive. Gang, come on. There we go. Get your back right. There we go. Nigga, this video is a whole nother 40 minutes longer. Y'all better get a little stretch in. Okay. We're back. If I stretch right now, yo. No, okay. Flambini, I apologize. I do not mean to laugh at that. I do not mean to laugh at that. That's not funny.
I have a lot of answers for you. But I know what you want to do right now, baby, because I know that.
Together, so we can get you guys
Too many times.
What could have said? Someone leave me over there?
At this time, officers have no reason to suspect Daniel of anything, so they treat him with care as he goes through this traumatic
Thank you, bro.
moment. But beneath
I
that
appreciate you, gang.
devastation lies a cold, heartless man, because Daniel knows exactly what happened inside that garage, and Daniel is the killer himself.
There's a confirmation, y'all. For all of y'all that were wondering if this nigga had anything to do with it, he had everything to do with it. He did that to his wife. Yeah.
Tear and shaking breath.
This whole shit right here, fake as fuck.
Is part of his
That
act.
downward dog
One he
pose.
will continue selling to police and Crystal's family, standing just a few feet away.
And this is insane, because this is a whole other level of a nigga stealing your pencil back in fucking elementary school, middle school even. Nigga, high school, I didn't give a fuck if a nigga stole my pencil, because most times I found that shit on the ground. Regardless, it's like niggas stealing your shit, right? And then dead telling you in your face, I don't have it, but let's help find it. Let's help find it. Bro, nigga, you stole my pencil, bitch. And you over here trying to act like, oh, you helping me. Nah, fuck you.
I didn't protect her.
I didn't protect her. Oh my.
Protect her.
let them know about, and they're going to talk to her. They're not going to say, nobody says anything. They're just going to tell her they're we're not going to tell the kids. We don't tell. This is a family matter. We're just going to figure out a reunification.
I didn't protect her.
Just make sure that transportation.
As this tragedy unfolds, Crystal's mother embraces Daniel, trying to comfort him, having no idea the man she's holding is the one who murdered her daughter. Unfortunately for officers, the hardest part of the job still isn't over. As the family grieves outside the home, a detective is sent to the school to pick up Crystal's children, who still have no idea what happened to them.
And why would you do that to your 3 fucking kids? You hate your wife that much that you will take the mother away from 3 kids, your kids, mind you. What? What the fuck? What, on some Light Yagami shit? You can't even call this Light Yagami shit, bro. At least Light was taking out fucking criminals. I mean, okay, up until the point when he started going crazy, you know, but this nigga's taking out his wife.
Their mother. When the detective finds Crystal's eldest daughter, she...
Actually, rest in peace, my nigga Ray Pember, bro. Hold on. No, we ain't gonna go in on that. Hold
is
on.
already shaken. She's been watching the live camera feed on her phone and saw enough to know something terrible happened. But what she tells the detective next is what truly alarms her. Her mother's stalker has been hinting
Very
at
thin
something
line, yo.
far darker recently, and he might have deadly plans for the rest of the family.
My phone notified me of my house cameras going off. There was police at my house and an ambulance. And there was
Damn
construction.
GGs, nigga.
I couldn't bring myself
Go to school
see
tomorrow.
what's on the stretcher, so I called.
Or watch
my
me in
mom
school,
and
1 or 2.
My dad picks up and he's crying.
They're probably about 7 minutes away. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, something happened. Okay, that's why you're here. Okay,
You know what's going on?
I do, but I can't. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, because we're still actively investigating what's going on out there. So I don't want to give you wrong information. That's the last thing I want to do. Okay. What has been going on at home?
So this dude has been threatening my mom, stalking her, taking photos of my dad, saying that he's going to kill him.
Who do we know who this person is?
One of her ex. I don't know his name.
Like an ex-boyfriend or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they broke up a while ago. They ended it as friends. So this has all come to a really big shock to her. And then, so he's been contacting her from different numbers, sending pictures of my dad, saying he's gonna kill them. He hasn't mentioned anything about me and my siblings yet, which is good. He's like, he posted something to a website. Trying to recruit guys to like help him with whatever plan he's doing. And then he's like,
How did you guys learn about that?
He's been contacting my mom through all of this. So my mom has contacted the police, and she has like a whole bunch of people on the case. But the thing is, he's making it sound like she's helping him, and she's not. And so,
Helping him like try to kill your dad?
Yeah. And so like we're afraid that the police are gonna turn on us.
Okay.
And okay.
Nigga, what? Hold on. What?
Not. And so,
Helping him like try to kill your dad?
and she's not. And so,
Helping
Hold
him
on.
like
What the fuck?
but the thing is, he's making it sound like she's helping him. And
so in oh fuck. In the text messages, the fake text messages, he tried setting it up. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
she's not. And so,
helping him like try to kill your dad?
yeah. And so like we're afraid that the police are gonna turn on us.
Okay.
And okay. So she's been trying to protect herself.
What Crystal's daughter reveals isn't just alarming, it's sickening. Because this so-called stalker isn't just threatening the family, he's twisting the narrative inside their home. He's making it look like Crystal was secretly working with him to kill Daniel, manipulating the kids into believing their own mother is dangerous while positioning Daniel as the helpless target who needs protection. To the kids, their mother starts to look untrustworthy. To detectives, Daniel starts to look like a victim, and to the stalker, everything is going exactly according to plan.
Now, where the fuck is Anthony at? This nigga Anthony just somewhere chilling, probably just on his couch on some shit, eating pizza, drinking a beer. You know what I mean? Just doing some chill nigga shit. And then now he has all these allegations against him. Bro, imagine popping out somewhere, like going grocery shopping, niggas being like, yo, what the fuck are you doing stalking her? Yeah, nigga, you. I'm still gonna be looking around like, what are you talking about? Hold on. Okay,
a
my
disturbing,
bad.
genius level of premeditation carried out by a man willing to use anyone, even his own
Nah, for
children.
real crazy. That shit's creepy.
The detective logs this information and coordinates with Crystal's sister-in-law, Kate, to get the children safely out of the school. Back at the crime scene, detectives continue their work. They canvass the neighborhood, speak with neighbors, and begin collecting every CCTV clip they can find to reconstruct the killer's movements. By this point, there's enough evidence tying Crystal's ex-boyfriend Anthony to months of harassment, allowing police to obtain a nationwide arrest warrant for stalking. Departments across the country are notified to be on the lookout for him. Additionally, with a homicide on their hands and a killer on the loose, investigators can escalate the case and issue exigent circumstance warrants to service providers to finally speed up the digital data they've been waiting on. If Martinez received those files weeks earlier, things might have been very different. In the meantime, Daniel, along with the rest of the family, is taken to the police station for formal interviews. At this stage, it's standard procedure, and investigators are simply looking to collect statements. But about 2 hours later, when detectives finally sit down with Daniel, his routine interview will begin to take
Not a fucking
a
clue in the
very
world, bro.
different turn.
So, your home security system, you access that through your personal phone? Google Nest. That's Google Nest. Okay.
Hi. This fixing me.
Okay.
Just push a home.
Okay. So I have your permission to operate this phone and get what we need?
I hate whenever, and tell me why it really mainly only happens whenever the niggas are guilty, right? And we've seen a lot of these cases. You go through YouTube, we reacted to hella cases where the wife kills a husband, acts like she didn't do it. The husband kills a wife, acts like he didn't do it. Boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, father, whatever the fuck you want to call it. There's all these scenarios where this happens, right? why is it that in these situations, whenever they get in front of a fucking detective in the investigation, they start talking like a fucking 4-year-old? Google home. Go nest. Like, nigga, use your fucking words. Your wife died, not your fucking vocabulary. You know, like, just talk right, help us learn, and then we'll be able to fucking solve shit. That's why these niggas act like they're so sad that they can't talk anymore.
Okay. So how
I
many
feel like his
different
legs
cameras
should
do
be
you have?
crossed. And nah, his legs aren't crossed, but the knees are inwards like these. You know what I mean?
Doorbell.
Nigga probably gonna drink some matcha later.
Side of the house.
Nah, he getting locked up.
Driveway. Back door.
How long have you had it?
Doorbell a couple years. The others, all since September. Wait, we had an intruder. I called the police. He came when we had.
Shannon, let's be real. Let's be real. Do I really gotta go back and look at the way this nigga was running down the street whenever he figured out his wife may or may not be alive? You know that nigga was drinking matcha. Let's be real. That nigga sprint like he ain't do a 40-yard dash since high school. Hey, fuck that. Middle school. That nigga didn't do, yeah, nah.
A garage intruder.
A month after Daniel reported the garage intruder back in September is when the stalking first began. And by then, the couple had already installed multiple cameras around the house, plus their Ring doorbell. But even with all that security, and after police confirmed they had no GPS trackers on their cars, the stalker still found a way to follow them, sending Crystal a
I don't even want to hear shit about the quarter zip, y'all. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Nigga, I don't want to hear shit about the quarter zip. Because I was genuinely wearing quarter zips before all that shit went on, and I ain't wear a quarter zip since, because I'm not trying to hear shit about it. I'm a nigga that grew up, I fucking hated dress shirts. I fucking hated buttoning my shirt up. I hated all that bullshit. So a nigga would much rather throw a little quarter zip on so I don't gotta worry about putting a nice shirt on. So then whenever I see all these niggas popping out with fucking quarter zips, look at that, hey, I gotta kill Z. I gotta kill Z. Like, nigga, shut up. Shit pissed me off, bro. I promise I threw most of my shit in a bag and sent it to Goodwill after that shit happened.
photo of Daniel walking into work and texting her about seeing her at the dentist.
Did you have the matcha?
So
Nah, I didn't know about matcha yet, bro.
Surveillance footage to understand the timeline. He notices something strange that catches Daniel off guard.
So when do your cameras go off? Do you ever have them set to turn off?
24/7.
Okay.
They don't turn off. If you lose internet or in the app, you can turn them off.
And who has the ability to turn off the cameras? Who has the ability to go in the app and turn these off?
Christine, me, and God,
it's
Yo, niggas like this piss me off, bro. Oh my gosh. It's like whenever you're trying to help a nigga on a project, right? And they're dead ass just crashing out because they can't do it. And it's like, dude, like, I get it that you're crashing out, you don't know what you're doing, but you crashing out ain't gonna help shit, so just yeah. Calm down, nigga. You got low-key act like you're fucking Chris Pratt in a fucking Jurassic Park movie.
Alright. It's alright, Dan.
home shows all four.
Oh,
And
perfect.
Home. I can settings.
Okay. Oh,
just us.
Just okay.
The detective's question here isn't by chance. It's prompted by something peculiar he noticed on the surveillance app. All of the home's cameras shut off at 8:15 a.m. and they stay off until 10:15 a.m. Only the camera pointed outside the garage remains active during that entire 2-hour window. This instantly narrows the murder time frame to those 2 hours. Just then, Martinez finally arrives at the interview room. He's the lead detective who's been handling Crystal's stalking case for months, and now that case has become something far worse. He sits down with her devastated husband, feeling the weight of the...
I wouldn't be able to be a detective because a nigga like me would get sued. Yo, because like, hey, as much as I think I'd be right, there'd be the occasion where I'd be wrong. Because a nigga like me, after already seeing the evidence, fuck all this bullshit, fuck all this nonsense, I'm gonna come up to that nigga ear and I'm gonna whisper, I know it's you, bitch. And I'm gonna see how he react. And if the nigga fold, he fold. If he says, oh fuck, I didn't do it, and then I get sued for like making false claims, shit. At least I went for the clip. You know what I mean? Shit. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Loss they both couldn't prevent. They didn't save Crystal. They couldn't protect her. And now they're here.
It's like shooting a
mourning
game
their
winner.
loss,
Sometimes you gotta
trying to
take the
piece
chance that you're
together
gonna miss
what
that
happened.
shit. You know what I mean?
It's not your fault.
Hello.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry I didn't answer.
Yo, dude, it's like, I don't know about y'all, but every time I hear like just shit, it's not your fault. BoJack, it's not your fault. Like, nigga, yo, I promise, I hear shit all the time and it just bring in different memories, and I don't know.
I actually wasn't in today.
As Daniel breaks down, something catches Martinez's
Totally
attention.
random, by the way.
Daniel is crying, but there are no tears. The detective finds it strange and more than a little concerning. Wanting to probe deeper, Martinez asks for a moment alone with Daniel to see what's really going on beneath the surface. And the moment he starts asking questions, things get heated, fast.
I know you said that you don't think that there was somebody else. She said. Okay. Why do you keep asking?
I'm just trying to put everything together to kind of get a bigger picture, because you said that she's been acting kind of weird lately and, you know, being very secretive and withholding of information for you. So I'm just trying to understand, I guess, so we can backtrack what she's been doing this past month.
Martinez's question here is telling of what he's thinking. He's not ruling out Daniel as a possible suspect. After all, the couple were going through a separation period, and this is meant to probe whether jealousy or something else could have played a role in Crystal's death. Sensing the tension in Daniel's response, the detective decides not to press any further. But as they step out for a quick break, Daniel says something that makes it obvious he struck a nerve.
I've seen enough movies. It's always the husband. I get it.
After detectives collect the initial information,
Fucking hate niggas like this, dude. I've seen the movies. It's always the husbands. I get it. Yeah, why do you think they make the fucking movies, you dumbass? Nigga, they make movies to show what's going on in real life. So when they make movies like Late Night with the Devil on how celebrities sell their soul and do all this other shit, and then have these background rituals where they do all these fuck ass shit like eating babies, and no one believes it because it's in a movie, and then the shit comes out in person, and they're like, oh, it's real. Duh, nigga, where you think they get the idea from? Oh, damn. Let's get back to the video. I can't talk no more.
from Daniel, his children finally arrive at the police department.
My bad, y'all.
They still don't know what happened to their mother, only that something is very, very wrong.
I love my life.
Is notified of their arrival and given a choice. Should he be the one to tell them, or leave it to officers and Crystal's family? Instead of letting someone else deliver the news, Daniel insists on telling them himself. A decision that appears compassionate on the surface, but underneath, it's a way for him to control the narrative and shape how his children see him, even in a moment of tragedy. Following this, investigators sit down with Crystal's family to begin their interviews, and this is where things start to take a concerning turn. Up until now, the case seems straightforward. Crystal has a stalker, her ex-boyfriend Anthony. That stalker killed her. Find Anthony, and you find Crystal's killer. But once detectives start speaking to Crystal's parents, brother, and sister-in-law, things become far more complicated. And what they learn next will force them to reconsider everything they think they know about Crystal, her marriage, and even her stalker.
So your understanding, I guess, of it's the ex-husband who's been kind of
It's not my husband, it's an ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend.
From when she was 18 years old.
Okay, gotcha. Can you think of any, I guess, recent, has he reached out to you? Have you seen any?
No, he's never contacted me. I know the restaurant told me that he had messaged her again 2 days ago or so.
That's something I'm thinking too, because the stalker, especially if it's a stalker and he already knew her, you know what I mean? Normally whenever a stalker is anonymous, that's their reason for never like showing their face, you know, because they don't want to show their identity. But if his identity's out there, then he's not much of a stalker. You know, he's just a crazy nigga that's always watching you. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's still a stalker, but I'm saying a stalker in my mind is more so like, nigga, you don't know. Like it could be a nigga on the side of the street that you couldn't pick out of. Regardless, I'm just gonna continue yapping. I forget this video is as long as it is. I'm gonna keep it going. Shit don't make no sense.
Let her know that he was.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's still a stalker, but like whenever I'm thinking stalker on some shit is when it's like
make it look a little like
how they're trying to make it seem now.
Was killing her husband, I guess.
Do you think there's anything doesn't feel right, doesn't seem right, something that I don't know? You just feel like might be important to our investigation.
I don't know, like I know that Christine was like very concerned and worried about this guy, and I just always felt like it was like there was something weird about it, like, but I can't put my finger on it. It just I feel like she had said that it was like this Anthony guy, that it seemed very different than past behavior in him, like that he was never sexual in the past, and that these were like very like hypersexual things. And so I think even at one point she was like questioning whether it was actually him.
I don't know if you necessarily know anything more about that, but they just also just kind of mentioned you guys are kind of close, and just see if maybe some sort of insight on that at all.
Insight on their.
Oh nah, hey yo, nah. I gotta show y'all this shit, bro. And I'm gonna show y'all this shit because it happens in real fucking time. Y'all remember what I said, right? Y'all remember what I said, and I said it so quick. And I said it so fast, I probably, yo, ain't this some shit? I want y'all to see this. Hopefully, okay. Whoa! Hold on, y'all drop a W in the chat to let me know if y'all can still like hear me. I don't know if y'all can see what the top of that shit says, but it shows, and this just popped up, mind you. Your live contains themes that may. Oh, wait, hold on. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason, misinformation, right? And I went back to my TikTok screen because I have my OBS screen open just to make sure the live's still working. I go back to my TikTok screen and it says that I've been flagged. So I've been flagged again on my live for what I said. And y'all remember what I said? Come on, bro. Nah, that shit's actually crazy. I didn't even say anything too crazy either, though. I didn't say no names, no none of that. They on my shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Or just, was there issues going on? Were they having problems? Was there, kind of anything that was kind of...
She had shared with me that they
We love TikTok Shop.
Had separated.
Okay.
But we're still living together a year ago. And I had asked her if she, over text, if she had, if she believed that it was Anthony. But she didn't believe, at the time that I was asking her, that it was anybody but Anthony. She was fully convinced that it was Anthony.
Okay.
My mom has always been, suspicious, and I just, don't know where that comes from.
Okay.
And that's just one of those things.